Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof, and welcome to... What day is it today? It's Tuesday, right? Yes, Tuesday stream. Welcome to the Tuesday stream. What? Yes, Tuesday. Anyway, what was I saying? Sippy check. I have a cup of tea in front of me, and I have a water bottle behind me. I am good, Luca. Today we are playing a game which was provided to me by the developers through Keymailer. So, as a preface, I have been given this game for free to check it out and to see what it's like. You have to work 2 jobs today? Yeesh. I can barely manage one. But yes, this game was provided to me by the developers. And I am interested in seeing where it takes us. So, you have housework to do. Before you go, Alchemy, I have a curiosity. What is the lurk command meant to do? Because I've seen people try and use a lurk command in my channel many times, but I don't have a lurk command. What is it meant to do? Yes, okay. Sure. I'll take it, I guess. Anyway, today we are playing XEL. XEL is a 3D action-adventure game. Sort of similar in style to Zelda and sort of games like it, I think. That's what I've been informed of. I don't really know that much about it. It does not have autosaves, so we have to save things manually. Yeah, let's... Ooh, talk about a way to start a game. Yeah, alright. It shows support without being active and gives you a unique chat message stats. I see.
Turn that excitement down a notch, would ya? What the... And who are you, anyway? Nice to meet you, chap. My name is... Wait. Who am I? Oh no, no, this can't be happening. I don't even recall this place. Am I in a freaking forest? And what the hell am I doing in a crashed spaceship? If I'm something like a fancy astronaut, I seem to really suck at it. All
Interesting.
Right. Breathe. There's an explanation for everything.
The writing seems...
So, one thing after the other.
well...
Where the heck are we, little guy? The garden? Whose garden exactly? XEL? Just XEL? It doesn't ring a bell, but it seems you know what you're talking about. Alright, little buddy. Let's check out this garden and look for that mysterious XEL person. Let's hope they have the tools to remove this rock that hurts like hell out of my face.
Okay, so first impressions. The writing is a little unrefined. But that's not a bad thing. It just means that at the end of the day, this is an indie company that's developed this game, and they have plenty of room to improve and expand. American? I mean, I don't know about American, but ooh, okay, that's interesting.
To be honest, This place is really beautiful, in a weird and kind of creepy way.
Okay, so this is... Okay. Main controls. I get the feeling that this is designed to be played with a controller. Not sure about you guys, but yeah, I get the feeling that this is designed to be... Settings? No? Load data. No. Inventory. Oh, it is. It's very designed to be played with a controller. Ooh. Not sure that I like that. In fact, it's so designed to be played with a controller that mouse buttons aren't even a thing. Huh. Not sure how much I like that, to be honest. Interesting.
Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Why is this so warm?
You know, that's exactly what I've been asking for the past few days. Okay, space is roll. What is jump? I guess there isn't a jump. Jump just triggers automatically when you approach a ledge. Okay. I mean, I guess that's not the worst thing.
Seems like I need to find another way for now.
What's already annoying me about this game is that I can't rotate the camera because I'm not on controller. Which isn't great. Yeah. If you're gonna have... Maybe this is just my opinion. But if you're gonna have a game that you can use a mouse and keyboard with, maybe you should have it so that it actually is usable with a mouse and keyboard. Because I get the feeling that when it comes to this game, one of the things that is going to be a case is one of the joysticks is going to be used for controlling movement, and the other one is going to be used for controlling the camera. That's what it feels like to me. But at the moment, I have the problem of, yes, I can use the WASD to move around, but I cannot use the mouse to move the camera around. So I am stuck at this specific visual this entire time. And I cannot change this camera angle. Oh. And that's a problem. Because it makes things a lot more difficult to control. From... Okay, why is K interact? Okay, no. That's getting... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going through and I'm changing a bunch of stuff. Forward, back, left, right. Fine. Attack. Oh. That's more worrying. I cannot set my mouse buttons to be bindable. It's not letting me. Okay. Attack is... Actually, no. Attack is going on X. Target... Shift is fine. Dodge goes on... I can't put it on control? What? Dodge has to be space. That's not great. Shield L. Interact. E. Fucking E. Just make it E. Gadget 1 and 2. Just make them 1 and 2. Don't try to be smart about it. Time core. Don't know what that is. I'll leave it for now. Inventory. I. Please. Map M. Fine. Target up, target down, target left, target right. Don't know what those do, but they sound like they're fine on the arrow keys. Shield. Q. Dodge. Shift. Control? No? Not allowed. I'm not allowed to change dodge. That's worrying. Hold on, let's try going in again. No, I cannot change dodge. Dodge has to be on space for some reason. Alright.
No death trap? Almost a
Fine.
little bummed out right now.
It's playable. But this is not a good start. Like, here's the thing. The atmosphere of the game, I'm loving.
Tech in a forest?
Like, so far, the atmosphere of the game is really good. But there are glaring problems.
But not with bare hands.
What are you actually referring to here?
This place is no forest. Storage for what? And why do I even ask?
This is worrying. X? No. Okay, there was a tutorial here. When I cross this bridge, I go back across and... doesn't trigger again. Did anyone see what the tutorial said? Because I didn't. Well, I guess I'll go this way, since I can't seem to go through there yet. Oh wait, that's my ship. I see. Okay, this is inside.
My head. I think this thing.
Oh, no, I can press E on it. Yes. Okay, so these are chronal pillars. They are the save points.
Wow.
Fine.
That's much better. It looks pretty when it's fixed. What does this pillar do exactly, chap? Chronal energy distributing it? What does this even mean?
Okay. That's a little finicky. Tutorial said it easy to break. Look around for something to break the wooden barricade. Okay. Well, I guess... I guess I'll go back and do that in a minute. Or maybe this is what I need to go and look for.
Hey!
Woo!
Why is it shooting at me? I don't care who it thinks I am.
Ow. Interesting. And the atmosphere of the game is very good. I'll give them that. They've done a really good job on the atmosphere. And the music is really nice as well. But there's problems. And unfortunately, they're glaringly obvious problems, which feel... I feel personally like they could have been fixed pretty easily. Guess we need a key card. Maybe that's just me though. Like, obviously this game is designed for a
Oh.
Huh. Keycard. Common keycard used for terminals around here. Open one low security. Okay. Interesting. Like, I can tell that this game was made for controller. And that's not a bad thing. Obviously. Like, yeah, okay. Games, generally speaking, are made for a specific platform to start with. But in this case, considering that they've launched on multiple platforms simultaneously, this feels unpolished. The tolerances on the like object movement feels a little too tight. I don't know. am I meant to be doing? Oh, I see. Okay. Not particularly clear, but sure. I'm still holding onto the mouse, thinking I can use it for something. I can't. Which, yeah. Okay. I get the feeling that this is a game that Sliver would like. But as of this moment, I'm a little skeptical. They've done really well on the set design.
What's that shiny thing up ahead? Let's check it out.
Oh look, a sword. I mean, a shiny thing in a metal pile. It's definitely not a sword. Right? Okay, this looks like a junkyard though.
So much trash. Look at this beaut. Another man's trash is this gal's way to kick some ass.
Lost and found. Find the former owner of the sword. Junk blade. A blade that lost its edge a long time ago. Swing it with X and target your enemies with Shift. Okay. Okay. That seems easy enough. I guess that's what we were here for.
Get away from me!
Okay.
Why do they want
Here.
to kill me?
I get the feeling that this would be a lot...
I'm not intruding on purpose.
Oh, fruit. Okay. Green circuit. Okay, we're getting a few things here. Health. Okay, that's health. That makes sense. Oh.
Okay. Seems like we're taking this way now.
Okay, so there are things in boxes.
Shiny.
Which is basically Zelda-esque pots. Break the pots, break the boxes.
I have a bad feeling about this place.
Ooh.
That's better.
Health. Yeah. You see, this is where not being able to move the camera around becomes a problem. I can't see my character anymore, but there are some boxes over here that I want to get. No, not great. I'll be leaving some developer feedback on this, I think. I don't usually, because most of the games that I play are, you know, pretty good on the controls and stuff. But in this instance, yeah. Hold on. And save. Ooh. Hold on, why would... Oh, there's a box down there. But I don't have a shield yet, so I don't think I can go down there. Okay. Ow. Yeah, this doesn't feel as fluid as it could be. I'll say that much. Ah, that needs a thing. Ooh, loot pile. Game? Yeah, there's the other thing of it's a little sensitive when it's trying to... When you're trying to push boxes around, for example. That's fine. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it just means you have to be a bit precise.
Find a human in this place. I hope it's okay if I borrow this from you for a bit. This should give us some protection against lasers and other crap they throw at us.
Okay, shield. Good. And let's see, that... Okay. Yeah, I can see how controller would work. Would be more helpful here than what than using mouse and keyboard. But at the same time, mouse and keyboard could be used just fine here if the controls were set up right. Ow. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Ah. Ouchie. That really hurt. Okay. Yeah. It would be easier if you could control the camera and thus control directional movement of the character with the mouse. That would make things a lot easier. I knew that there was one of those around here somewhere. Yeah. Because currently what I'm having to do is I'm having to control everything with one hand. Ow. And that's not amazing. It's actually quite difficult to focus on. And like, I suppose I could rebind it so that shield and attack are on my left hand. But, not my left hand, sorry, my right hand. But it's... Yeah, it's not great. Ow.
Oh,
Okay, there's that key I needed. But yeah, it's difficult. That's for sure. In fact, it's easier without the target locking. Which is... Yeah, not amazing. Oh, not what I meant to do.
that's better.
Okay. What's down here? Weird bug cocoon-like things. Alright. Yeah, I'll definitely have to leave the developers some feedback on this, because some of it feels really nicely polished. Like, the environment looks really good, except for the occasional glitches. Generally, it feels really nice to play. The puzzles are interesting. But the controls are where it's falling down. Oh. Yeah, the controls are definitely where it's falling down. There is also a slight bit of, like, visual stuttering during attack animations. Which isn't the worst thing, but it's definitely a little weird. So if the developers are listening to this, something that I feel would definitely make it smoother to play is if... Oh, God. The WASD mouse movement is fine. I feel like camera movement needs to be on hold down right mouse button and then moving the mouse around. I feel like that would work quite well. I also feel like it would be easier to play this if, when you're not holding down the right mouse button, your character would aim where your mouse is. So a more Hades style of gameplay in that aspect, I guess. And, yeah, definitely make it so that you can actually attack with the mouse. That would make things a lot more intuitive. If not necessarily easier, but yeah, definitely a lot more intuitive. having, like, I know that you guys had attack on I, but I is inventory at the end of the day. And E is interact, because that's how it's always been, and it's easy for gamers to understand that, because it's a relatively simple control scheme that is familiar to almost everyone. So yeah. Ow. Like, at this point, it is actively easier for me to not target lock at all and run around just smacking things. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to make a feedback post on this at some point, because I can see the potential. I can really see the potential of this game, actually.
Hey, I recognize this place. Let's check out what's changed.
Ow. Ow. But yeah, bearing in mind that I'm currently controlling this completely one-handed and I cannot control the camera at all things considered, not that bad, actually. Hold on, wasn't there a thing over this way? Yeah, there was a thing up here. Pile of boxes, I think.
Nice.
It's also a case of, if you're, like, running around with this fixed camera angle, I can't see the random items that have dropped behind the corner. I can't see them. They're too small. Visually, they don't appear because there's no sort of visual difference other than a little glint on the ground. And if I can't see them around a corner, I don't know to pick them up, which means I could end up missing something vital or relatively important when I'm actually running around and trying to find stuff. I don't know what heartberries or fruit does, but it could be important. So yeah. Ooh. So yeah. I don't know. As I said, I can definitely see the potential. But it feels like it still needs some polish. But I'm enjoying it so far. The slight stuttering during the attack animations is not helpful. Now, as I said at the start of the stream, this game has been provided to me by the developers for free through Keymailer. So it's a case of, I'm not sponsored by the devs for this. This is not a sponsored stream. But I have been provided the key for free. So I did not pay for this game, basically. The developers provided me a copy free of charge, for review purposes. And at the end of the day, I'm going to be honest in my reviews. And honestly, ow. Honestly, polish. That's what this game needs. The combat feels good, if a little janky. There's a little bit of input lag from keyboard. Like a 0.5 second input lag. Which feels a little strange. Especially when I'm trying to avoid turrets. That's not great. That input lag. I'm gonna have to learn to work with that. Ah! But turrets do also damage enemies. That's good to know. I think at the end of this stream, we'll write up her feedback form, or, well, whatever the devs have on, in terms of feedback. And we'll get that sent off. And we'll write it on stream so that you all know what I'm gonna say, basically. And so that there's no miscommunications and the devs can look back at the stream and go, hey, there's a few interesting suggestions here. Maybe they can help. This is a boss fight, right?
Let's hope this will finally get us out of this junkyard. And bam! Come on. There's nothing to turn around. What the?
That's a big laser, isn't it? Yeah, that's a big laser.
Okay, Sleeping Beauty. You wanna dance? Let's dance.
Ooh, ow. Ooh, okay.
I need to hit that engine while it's cooling off.
Oh, interesting. Okay. How do I dodge? Space? Yes. Woo! Ah! Oh, that is not good. That is not good. X. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Okay, so this is phase 2, basically. Ow! The laser hits before the animation does. Well, that's worrying. The boss fight looks cool. But the handicap that I've been given because I'm playing on mouse and keyboard
Let's hope this will finally get
is
us out of
making
this
it
junkyard.
annoying.
And bam! Come on. There's nothing to turn around. What the? Okay, Sleeping Beauty. You wanna dance? Let's dance. I need to hit that engine while it's cooling off.
Okay. Better. Would be easier if... Well. Ow. Ah. Yeah, it would be easier if I could actually... Oh boy. Ow. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's annoying. It would be easier if I could walk the direction that my mouse was pointing. Hades style. It would be a lot easier. But because the mouse has been basically stripped out of the game entirely, which is not great, especially for mouse and keyboard users, especially for accessibility. That's... yeah. That's not great. Alright, let's give this one more go. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Let's hope this will finally get us out of this junkyard. And bam! Okay, Sleeping Beauty. You wanna dance? Let's dance.
Ow.
We need to hit that engine while it's cooling off.
Ow. Okay, I was out of the range of that, but sure. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah. That's annoying. Here's the thing. I would like to like this game. I'd like to. I really would. But as it stands, from the way that everything has been laid out, it's missing some key things that would actually make it good for me to play. Right. Okay. This isn't, particularly helpful either. The Learn More button in the game links to 4 separate Discord channels, none of which I have access to, because they're not actual invites to the server. That isn't great. Alright. Twitter is this. Assemble. Twitter. Hi, Liadre. Welcome to the stream. I am in the process of writing up some feedback. Because as of this moment, the game is worrying. Not worrying, but there's certain things that I'm not particularly happy with that I've seen so far in the game. And I need to find where they want their feedback posted, basically. Contact. Stream. Okay, support at assembleteam.com. Right. Okay. Let's write this up on stream, because probably a good idea to do so. So that you guys can help me provide measured, unbiased for the most part, feedback on this. Okay, so Zell. Zell is the name of the game today, as it were. And we played about an hour. And, yeah, okay. After approximately an hour worth of play time. Actually, no. After approximately 45 minutes of play time, I have encountered you. Actually, hold on. Okay. I've encountered a few that have rendered a difficult play. Chief among these is the lack of mouse keyboard. Controls. From what I game is originally designed to be played on controller. However, not all of us have access to such, we remain reliant on the rusty old house. Since I do not own a controller, I have to assume, I have to make the assumption that the game allows the player, the player to control the camera through the thumb sticks. This, unfortunately, is completely absent from the mouse and keyboard scheme. And furthermore, the game completely excludes mouse from being used as a form of control input. This makes the game quite difficult to play, having to rely on a single camera control, no rotation, and controls that I had to rebind completely to allow, what's the word? It's muscle memory. I'll allow for degree muscle memory when in combat. To allow for no, that's not right. Allow me to use some form of muscle memory to actually play. Hi, Wither. Sorry, I'm writing a piece of feedback for the game that we just played. Back from work, many tiny children with Legos. Fair enough. I want Legos now. Anyway, where was I? Here are a few suggestions. No, that sounds patronizing and pedantic. As I don't usually feel the need to give feedback like this, I will try to keep And to the point. Control rebinds. For mouse and keyboard are sometimes locked out, seemingly no reason. I was unable to rebind my pod at all, and was unable to use my mouse as a hold put for attacking and defense. Rebinds should not be locked, as it allows the user to customize their setup, their preference, and limiting this limits general accessibility. I didn't expect to be doing this today, I'll be honest. I don't usually write feedback for games on stream. In fact, I don't usually write feedback for games at all unless I'm actually really enjoying them. In which case, I just write a quick review on Steam. Anyway. The game should allow player to control camera with the mouse when holding down the right button or alternatively player should have transparency layer over the any buildings or terrain that may get in the way of camera during gameplay. The player should be able to indicate the aiming of the main character using the mouse. As the 8 axes of movement that game allows through mouse and keyboard are insufficient for gameplay and feel limited. Allowing the player choose the aiming direction with mouse also allows A and players easier time when combat scenario. Whew. Here's the thing. I don't have a problem with not being able to move the camera around when I'm playing. At the end of the day, Hades does the same thing. It doesn't let you move the camera. You just have a single angle. That's fine. The problem that I'm having is that because it's either a case of you have that single angle, or you have the ability, you either have that single angle and the ability to aim around you with the mouse, or you have the ability to move the camera around and aim with the mouse using that. Make it so that your camera always faces forward, basically. Or sort of V-Rising style, in that you can move your camera around and you can aim in the direction that you want to aim with your mouse, independently of moving the camera around. Any of those would work better than what they have at the moment. I am also enclosing following suggestions concerning default keybinds of the game, as the current default keybinds feel difficult to remember and generally feel difficult to remember, as well as being very different from most videos are used. It becomes muscle. Settings, controls, customize. Attack. Right. Attack. Target, dodge, shield. Target. Dodge. Shield. Interact. Gadget 1, Gadget 2. Time core. In this section, I want page layout, columns 2. Gadget 1. Gadget 2. Inventory. Um, Time core. The targeting I'm fine with, but I didn't really use it. Dodge, target, attack. Yeah, okay. So, attack. Mouse one. Mouse. Target. Q slash actually, hold on. Target hold target toggle. Target hold Q. Target toggle middle mouse. Q or tab. Q or middle mouse button. Dodge. Shift slash control. Shield. Sorry if this is boring, you guys, but I'm interested enough in this game that I'm actively interested in seeing it get better. Shield. Shield. Currently on Q. Right. Mouse button. Or Space. Interact. E, obviously. E. Gadget 1. One. Gadget 2. 2. Easy enough. Right there. Time core. N-A. Did not get our use. Okay. Inventory. I. Not that hard. The map is fine. It's on M. That's not bad. It's simple. Easy enough to remember. Okay. And now, back to Pete's sake. Oh, okay, fine. Inventory I. Feedback. Sion. B. Okay. Now I need to figure out where to send this. I think there is an email. Oh look, it's my inbox. Did I grab the email? Yes. No. Content creator. Feedback. Report. Send. Please forward this to department as I would find no other place to submit feedback concerning. Okay. File. Save. I suppose it should go in recordings. I just need a new folder. Feedback. Feedback report. I apologize to everyone who is currently watching me do paperwork. I realize it's not the most interesting thing. Okay, so we bold the title, obviously. Okay. File. Save as. Feedback reports. PDF. And save. There we go. Hold on. Formatting's off on that. Cadret 1, it has an extra space. There we go. Save as. Back reports. PDF. Save. Yes. Now does it look good? Yes, that looks fine. Okay. Attach file. Feedback reports. Open. Right. Okay. I did not expect to be doing this today. I'll give you all that. Very unexpected thing to be doing. But as it stands, I'm unable to play the game basically because it's too unintuitive, too complicated. Having to have all of the inputs on one hand is irritating. Okay. Content creator feedback. Reports. Ghost. Please forward this to the relevant department as I can find no other place to submit feedback concerning the game. Report contains summary. Difficult. Please. This is my business email, Luca. Everybody knows about this one. And if they don't, it's easy enough to find. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Everything that is in here is basically everything YouTube related. So it's nothing. There's nothing in here that is overly sensitive, basically. What contains a summary of the difficulties I have. Okay. Suggestions. Feedback. Move the player experience. And send. Oh, no turning back now. Right. Okay. I was hoping that this game would last a little longer, honestly. All things considered, it looked really interesting. And I think if they fix those bits and pieces, I would be more than happy to come back to this game and play it. Because, honestly, I was enjoying it. In fact, I wouldn't mind going a little longer to try and beat that first boss. Because it was interesting. It was a very interesting boss. It was just really difficult with the control scheme that I have been given. So yeah. In fact, yeah. We'll give that boss another go. Why not? What? Okay. Just a weird glitch. That's fine.
Let's hope this will finally get us out of this Okay, Sleeping Beauty. You want to dance? Let's dance.
Ow. Yeah. Okay, that I need to time a little bit better.
Hit that engine while it's cooling off.
Ow. Okay. Is there a pattern to this? I can't tell. Oh, shit. Okay. Ooh. Apparently, no. There is no pattern. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think you guys can see why I'm having such a problem playing this. But I am enjoying it. Like, the visual aesthetic is
Let's hope
interesting.
this will finally get us out of this junkyard.
The whole
Okay, Sleeping Beauty.
style of the
Wanna
game is
dance?
really
Let's
interesting,
dance.
but... Woo!
We need to hit that engine while it's cooling off.
Oh no. Oh, that was close. Oh no. Ow. Ooh. I don't mind a bit of difficulty, but yeah. This doesn't feel difficult, it just feels irritating. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ow. There we go.
Not bad. Whoa. Keep it cool.
I almost
And you
just
don't
got
look
fried
creepy
to
at
a
all.
crisp by this gigantic and stupid Overwatcher. Overseer, and you show up all cloaky dokey with this way too relaxed attitude. So, no, mister, I will not keep it cool.
All right. I get it. I'm sorry. So, you're not with them?
Them? Dude, I don't even know where I am or who I am.
Wait, you came down with that ship, right?
More like I came crashing down in it, yeah. Are you XEL?
Follow me.
Well, that explains everything. Also, another thing. I'm not
Hey,
as...
wait up.
I'm not as picky
It's
about
not safe.
For
this.
making that clear.
But the,
I thought
the animations
Kind of a dead giveaway.
are a little bit uncanny valley in some ways. Like, some of them don't feel quite right. Those feel like they need a little bit of polish as well. But I'm not going to include that in the feedback form because, honestly, there is a bit of artistic license there and people can do what they want with that.
Thanks for the help, by the way. Back there with that overseer.
I didn't do anything.
That was
Exactly.
sarcasm. Yes.
Hey, you seem to be able to handle yourself just fine.
Yeah, because I have to.
Cables. Oh, am I going to get all of the pop-ups again? That's probably another thing that they need to fix.
So you don't know who you are?
Nope, all blank.
You remind me of someone I knew who was very much like you. How about Reed?
Sure. Whatever, Mr.
Just Desmond.
Hey, I wanted to choose your name too.
All right, go ahead.
Now my head is already filled with your actual name.
At least something's in there now.
Rude.
For Needle Eye.
Ow. Okay, I'm getting all of the item tutorial pop-ups again. That's not great.
Where are you taking me now?
My home. Needle Eye. Let's show him
I
what
don't usually go home with someone on the first date.
Get him, Reed. I mean, I wouldn't, yeah.
Oh, he's cute.
Relax, Dad. I was just trying to lighten the mood.
Okay, yeah,
between
that
all
is
this
annoying.
fighting robots business.
Yeah, it feels like you should be able to turn the camera around in this. Maybe that's just me. It gives me that vibe.
For Needle Eye.
Okay, that's a little glitched, but fine. Stairs, right. The NPCs don't really seem to handle stairs well. He's definitely running on a pre-programmed route as well. That's fun.
What is this?
This is Needle Eye, home of the survivors.
It's... Wow.
Wait till you see it from the inside.
So there are more humans after all.
I'm sorry if they seem unwelcoming. We don't have the best experiences dealing with outsiders.
Outsiders? So that's what you meant when you asked me if I'm with them. Don't you need, like, more proof or something to show that I'm not with those outsiders?
No, you're good.
How can you be so sure?
If you ever meet them, you'll know why. Here
Interesting.
we are. This elevator takes us right into the heart of Needle Eye. It's gonna be a long ride, so whenever you're ready, press the button, and I'll be waiting right here for you.
Okay, I played your game long enough. What is happening here? And who is XEL?
You're looking at it.
Wait, you are XEL?
No, all of this is XEL.
Please, don't go full meta on me. I might not be able to remember a lot from my life, but I have a feeling that I am not a particularly spiritual person.
No, I mean, look out of the window.
XEL is not a person.
It's a space ark.
A space ark.
Almost
Ooh.
100 years ago, our people had to leave their home planet. our planet became uninhabitable, and a small amount of the population was sent out to look for a new home.
So we are traveling through space right now?
Actually, we're not. The Ark stopped functioning properly decades ago, before I was even born.
Wait, so you and your people are living on a stranded spaceship that is floating in space right now?
You could say so. Yes. This might be the reason why you crashed into the Ark. Although, I never heard the Elder mentioning anything about space colonies that far out.
Good day, Leroy.
Do you remember what your home looked like?
No, and I don't know if it's the crash or if this piece of rock stuck in my forehead is messing with my brain.
I'm sure the Elder knows a way to help you out.
This elder dude sure sounds like the big cheese of this place.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
he's
fog
actually the
effect
last
on the
person
glass
left
is a
to witness
little
the launch of the
irritating.
Ark.
Is that guy a blood-sucking undead, or are you keeping him in a jar? How is he still alive?
No, none of that creepy stuff. Time works differently here, and maybe he just has some good genes.
You have good genes, that's for sure.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing.
Here
Interesting.
we are.
Ooh. Hmm.
Welcome to Needle Eye, the safe haven of XEL.
Ooh. Okay.
This place looks
Now
really
the camera
lovely.
is
I
actively
like the handcrafted
changing angle.
style.
This used to be the amusement district.
And I
of the
feel
working
like
class of
that's...
XEL.
Oh, yeah, I feel like that's sort of how it's meant to be.
So there was a hierarchy on this arc.
Yeah.
But at the same
Elder can tell
time,
you more
it's
about this.
a little odd.
When I was born, there were only us survivors here in Needle Eye, and the others out there.
Wow, every answer you give just raises more questions. How original.
I'm really sorry. This must be so much to take in. Let's head to the Elder right away to clear things up.
Where the hell am I
You go
going?
ahead, and I'll just check this place out on my own. On my own with my buddy chap here.
Are you sure? This place is pretty big.
You're nowhere near me right now, Desmond. Please shut
The
up.
Elder's hut is at the top of the city. You can't miss it. If you get lost, ask around. Just tell them you're with me.
Got it. See you, Des.
I'm guessing...
Don't let her
Here?
She is.
Well, here I am, indeed.
Desmond. Couldn't stop talking about welcome to
Where are your hands, sir?
Hi, Mr. Elder. Sir?
Oh, please. You can call me Esgari.
Interesting. There's... Bye, Des! You're just gonna slide... Oh, no, you're stuck. Okay.
Scary. I don't want to come off like an ass, but this feels like a cult. Is this a cult?
Call it whatever you want. But you are welcome here. Desmond found you and your robotic friend in the abandoned district of the garden, I heard.
Chap found me in a crashed spaceship, but I don't know how I got there.
She has no recollection of who she is or even where she comes from, boss.
Hey, this was kind of personal info and you just spilled it all in front of your cult.
I think it's important to share that piece of information. And this is not a cult.
That's something someone in a cult would say.
Memory loss. Might be a side effect of a
I came.
hyperspace jump.
He has no need for
You
friction.
must
Yes, he's just
travel
gonna
the
slide.
distance.
As I said, I wouldn't know. But I have a question for you, old man.
I'm eager to quench your thirst for knowledge.
Right. So these crystal pillar thingies on your ship that emit chronal... Yes, that whole spiel. They give me major headaches. And I think they're connected to the stone stuck in my face.
What a curious person you are. Is it true that you defeated an overseer?
I'm not one to brag, but yeah, I did, and I have the burns to prove it.
We might actually be able to help you. And by helping you, you might help us in our direst hour.
This sounds overly dramatic. I love it. I'm in.
I told you, she's the person we needed.
As you see, we were able to establish a society here that is self-sustainable and uses what the station has to offer. But the engine that keeps everything running is starting to overheat. This is causing harm to the very fragile artificial ecosystem that we need to survive.
I don't know if I'm much of a fixer-upper, but I sure can whack things.
Don't worry about the fixing part.
Interesting.
You will be responsible for the slice and dice part on this mission anyway.
What is the mission, and who is that woman? I like her style.
Call me Cheryl. I'm the fixer-upper of this place. Nice to meet you guys.
You can call me Reed, I suppose. And that's Chap.
What Elder Ascari is trying to say is that this arc is about to heat up to a level where we either combust spontaneously or blow up. Both scenarios are suboptimal. We need to cool down the engine floor ASAP. When you're ready for quite the adventure, meet me at my workshop.
I'll
Interesting.
head out to secure the area surrounding the wilds.
Obviously, this
Like
game
you secured
is
me back then with that overseer.
not finished.
Hey, come on.
Good luck, children. The fate of XEL lies on your shoulders.
I see.
Um,
No pressure.
Thing is, XEL is released. It's not early access. It is just fully released at the moment. And in general combat and stuff, yes, it feels released, but at the same time, there's certain points where it's like, this does not feel released. This feels early access at best. Chap is beloved. Chap is beloved, I think. And look at his little icon as well. It's quite cool. But yeah, it feels like it still feels like it's early access somehow. Even though it has been fully released, you guys just saw characters slide into existence with no animation. Not a great first impression. Yeah. Anyway. Considering what I've seen so far of the game, I don't think I'm going to keep playing it until they release a patch. It definitely needs some polish. Also, I cannot control, like, for example, Kane, one of the things that I actually wrote an entire feedback form on and sent it off during stream, like I actually wrote all of this on stream. I was actually talking about how the mouse and keyboard controls for this game feel incredibly unintuitive and not good, basically. And I basically wrote an entire feedback form to send that off to go, hey, this is something that you guys should probably consider. Because from a mouse and keyboard perspective, I'm not enjoying playing this. It makes the game incredibly irritating and difficult to play. At any rate, if they release a patch, I would be more interested in coming back to this and playing it properly. But as it stands, I'm not interested, basically. And yeah, it's an indie game done by an indie development team. And it's relatively cheap, but it's missing a lot of polish. And it feels like it was designed for console, and it's coming out on the Switch, so yeah, it sort of is. But they released it on PC first, and yeah, it doesn't feel great, honestly. So yeah. I'm probably not going to play Zell until such a time as they release a full patch that addresses a lot of the problems that I've seen so far. Yeah, it's disappointing, honestly, because I saw the trailer and I was very interested in actually playing it and seeing what it had to offer, but now that I've seen what it has to offer, I'm disappointed because it looked like it had more to offer than it actually did. And that's disappointing, honestly. It is. We have about an hour's worth of stream time left, minimum-ish. I'm not going to continue playing Zell, as I said, because, unfortunately, it doesn't feel polished enough for me to keep playing it. What would you guys like to see? What would you guys like to see me do? Because it's a Tuesday. Sliver is off playing Monster Hunter Rise with Saren and some others. And Monster Hunter really isn't my style of game. Combat's too slow, I've always found for Monster Hunter. Well, I know you're not fussy, Leroy. I'd jump onto V Rising, but Wasted currently doesn't have the server up. I might actually. Okay. I might. You just want to get a look at the new... You just want to get a look at the map, don't you? Oh... Okay. I admit I'm fully using you as background noise while I build a website. Fair enough. Tailspire. Mad design, yes. Map design. Forest. Foundry. There we go. We can do some Tailspire, some Shadows of Sorcery map design. I've been doing a little bit of map design off camera. I actually... We need some music. Genre. There we go. So, welcome to the Shadows of Sorcery Tailspire map, which I am still working on. we've been doing a little bit of expansion on this. I mean, yes, this is true, Luca, but also, I don't have Sea of Thieves installed right now. And also, yes, you are a responsible adult, surprisingly. I'm kidding. Okay. Yeah, we can do a bit of Tailspire map design. We have, so for those of you that don't know, the Shadows of Sorcery D&D session is tomorrow. So we will be introducing our newest member of the sessions tomorrow. And we shall see how that pans out, if you will. But yeah, I'm quite optimistic, honestly. Our newest member is relatively well known to everybody. In that they are one of my moderators on Twitch and Discord, actually. So I personally think that it's going to be fun. But yeah, a little bit of map design. Currently, what I'm working on, I usually skip through things, but currently what I'm working on is fleshing out the yeah, that. The town of Danacelt, and the forest boundary as well. A lot of landscaping and terrain. I've been doing a lot of terraining lately, like landscapes and all of that sort of thing. Like recently, I did a bunch of landscaping and stuff for the World of Madness server the other day. Yeah. Okay. Wooden beams. Wooden beams for... I don't know what this is, actually. I was half thinking a dance hall. Maybe a schoolhouse. Don't know. It's a little tucked away for a schoolhouse, to be honest. I started work on a tailoring shop the other day as well. I'm quite happy with how that looks, actually. It has filled a void, but it's not finished. What else needs to be done? These are fine. I need to do the landscaping here and down here. I need to add a manor house here. Need to add a cottage over this way, sort of at this fork in the road. I'm a little annoyed that Tailspire doesn't have wide road pieces. Maybe that's just me, though. Like, 3 wide things. I'm not the kind of person who likes building with a symmetrical center. I like building with a 1 wide center, not a 2 wide center. Nature. There we go. I need to do more on this cliff section. I need to finish the ship. There's a lot of things that I need to do. I need to make a boat. I also need to finish off this section. Make a cliff face to actually make it feel more complete and not just like someone stuck a bunch of stones on pillars. Which I technically did, but you know. You can only do so much. There we go. That's looking a little more complete. A little more ready for tomorrow's session. Although I don't even know if the party is going to choose to go to the mines in tomorrow's session. I'll be honest. Like, whenever I'm DMing for the Shadows of Sorcery campaign, I end up more confused about what the party's direction is going to be than I think the party themselves are. That's why I've sort of stopped trying to plan areas out as much as I used to. It's like trying to herd cats. Well, or geese. Actually, geese is a better comparison. What's that? There we go. That doesn't look too bad. That's also just D&D. It is. It is. Like, I would like to have a storyline that we can follow. But I'll be honest, if I try and put a storyline down for this party, they're going to run in the opposite direction. Which, yeah, not really what I want to do. Make a small alleyway down. Oh yes. Thank you, Luca. I forgot to do that. Tails fire. There we go. Go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And we have a neat little road area. We can put some alleyways here and there to separate the buildings. So if we do something like this. Then we bring that along to there. And to there. Time for client calls. Alright. Have a good one, Luca. And then we have a decent little layout for the roads. Chuck another one there. Okay. And then we can just put buildings between each of those in those little additional areas. I want to make... Okay, so we've got a park here. What the? Huh. Well, you're not meant to be up there. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Where was I? There's this section under this that needs to be done as well. Actually, let's do some farmland. Because I've been meaning to do some farmland for a little while. Farmland's relatively flat, which means that I can... okay, block that. Don't keep going under the thing. Okay. Bring that down. That's annoying. Fine. Looks quite nice. Not bad. Don't suppose we have corn. Rows of corn. Something like that. Right, the looks a bit slim. No. It's a shame. Well, I mean, we do have something, but it's not exactly corn. Sugar cane. Reeds. Bamboo. Okay, let's do some fences, actually. Okay. I need grass. I need small grass, apparently. Nature. There we go. Oh wait, that's hovering. Can't have hovering fences. Silly. That doesn't look too bad. There's big farmland sort of in the middle of the forest. Or on the outside of the forest, I guess. No, I'm gonna need to build a farmhouse, aren't I? Alright. Something to consider in the future. This needs to sort of come up and then come down and meet this area. Terraforming. How I despise it. Which is hilarious considering the fact that A lot of what I actually do is terraforming. Um, hmm. Hungry. I should probably get myself some food. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours at this point. We've done some interesting stuff. We took a look at a new game that's upcoming. We did an entire feedback report, which, you know, is a little unusual, but it, yeah, you know, new things for me to do on stream apparently. For now, though, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call it here for the evening. Thank you all very much for joining me this evening. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. I want to go get myself some pizza. I have some pizza in the fridge, so you know. At any rate, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. We are going to go and raid Lying in Bed, who's currently doing some Minecraft modding and stuff. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening, everybody. I hope you all had fun. I certainly did. Have a very good evening, everyone, and a very good night.